try it out. Try it out. Okay. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. All right. Here we go, my friends. Let's make sure we're what's going on there? Let's make sure we're good to go here. We got the video going. Oh, and I got audio. That is beautiful. Look at that, my friends. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. All right, cool. All right, my friends, we are officially live. Here we go. Here we go. I got my old profile back. I got the right camera view. I got my microphone. We got it all happening. We can officially go live from my normal account. It's just awesome, man. It's just awesome. It's the little things in life, you know? It's the little things in life. So here we go. I'm going to grab this, get the information sent out, get the push notification sent out to all of y'all. So bear with me here just a second as I get this puppy going. Okay, there we go. Gonna grab the link. Gotta mute that. All right, push notification headed your way momentarily. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, push notification out. You guys should have that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push notification, boom. Wait for it. Here it comes. And we're going to drop the everyone tag and let everybody know that we are officially live. Okay, there's the push notification. Just got that. Hey, everyone, join us live now. All right, there we go. Everyone tagged on. So what's going on, guys? It is officially Monday. For those of you guys that don't know, that haven't been following here what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks, we are now teaching you live. We're live 5 times per week right here in the Facebook group. And I got to tell you, it's really, really awesome because it's starting to gain more traction. I want you guys to just think of this for a second and think about like why, you know, we're more excited because we are growing every single week, every single day. Our team is growing. We have 5,000 people here inside of this Facebook group because we have been the funnel team for many, many years now. And I'm having people that are reaching out to me saying, hey, I see what you guys are doing. Maybe people that are on our email list, maybe people that have been in the group and they haven't been active for a while. And they'll be like, hey, what's this My Econ thing? What are you guys doing? What's this all about? Like, what's going on? So that means that we're starting to get more attention. We're starting to get more and more people seeing what we are doing. And that is going to tag along to the theme of today's topic, what we're going to be talking about today for Motivation Monday. So first and foremost, cheers to all of you guys. Do me a favor right now. Let's get the algorithm going. Drop a comment in there. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I can see we got Mary, Bill, what's up? Jason, Beth, how are you? George, good to see you guys on here. See if anybody else is in here. Darla, Chrissy, what is going on? Shannon, how are you? Good to see you guys. Drop some comments. Let's get the algorithm going. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from today so I can give you guys a shout out. So cheers, man. Hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend. There you go. So appreciate that. Massachusetts. Beth, I'm originally from Massachusetts. Where in Massachusetts are you from? I grew up in Billerica. I lived in Lowell. I lived in Haverhill. I lived in Weymouth. I lived in a lot of places in Massachusetts. So let me know where you're tuning in from. I see we got Kansas in the house. Awesome. What's going on there? John, good to see you. Luckman, how are you? Atlanta, GA in the house. Okay, we got Connecticut. What's going on? Good to see you. Ohio. There you go. What's up, Sean? Good to see you in here. Fall River, or as they say up there, Fall River. So anyway, I want to talk about something very, very important today. And this is the one and only thing that's going to help you guys win. Okay? The one and only thing. And you guys hear me talk about this a lot. And I know sometimes I might sound like a broken record, but I don't give a crap because what we're going to give you every single time is the truth. We're always going to give you truth. We're always going to give you honesty. We're never going to sugarcoat it. We're just going to tell you guys straight up what's up. Like, it's as simple as that, right? Okay. All right. Norton, Mass. Nice. What's going on there? We got Arizona in the house. Good to see you here. We got Denver, Boca. Nice. Little Florida in the house. Hopefully you guys did okay with the hurricane there in Boca. Check this out, guys. There's one word I want to give you that's going to help you guys win. And it's going to make it over time so you can literally take out the if. It's not if this is going to work for you. It's not if you're going to win. It's not if you're going to get results. It's not if you're going to build a team, if you're going to make sales. It's just when. Okay? It's just literally when. Okay? And it's one word. Okay? One word. So what do you guys think that word is? I want to give you guys some guesses, some opportunities right now to drop a comment down below, okay? The other thing I want to talk about today, we're going to talk about two more things. I want to shout some people out, people that are literally getting sales today. We're going to shout that out because it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week, right? Who's making sales already? We're going to shout that out and let you guys know about that. I also want to talk about the brand new funnel. A lot of good feedback coming in so far on the brand new funnel. So very, very excited about that. Michelle nailed it. Nail on the head. First one to guess, at least first one from what I can see. Actually, nope. Wait, hang on. I think Isabella beat you to that punch. But yes, 100%, guys, it is consistency. Consistency will win every single time. Now, with consistency, and I'm just going to keep it real with you guys here. With consistency comes opportunity. Opportunity for you to be consistent. Opportunity for you to continue pushing forward. Opportunity for you to, let's call it what it is, get frustrated, have doubt, fear, inconsistency creep in, okay? Versus being consistent each and every day. And I'll be the first one to tell you, and I'm sure many other folks here like Shannon and Catherine and Kirsty and others will tell you that, do we wane from time to time? Are there days when we're not as consistent as we want to be or should be? Yes, of course. We're human beings. Life happens. Shit happens, okay? And we're keeping it real here, okay? But you guys know, think about the story that goes back to your childhood between the tortoise and the hare, okay? The rabbit and the turtle. Why did the turtle win the race? Because he was consistent. He was steady. Simple. He just kept going. Even though he was much slower than the hare, slower than the rabbit, he won the race because he was consistent throughout the entire race. What you guys are in right now, guys, is a marathon. This is not a sprint. This is not a sprint. Do some people get results faster than others? Yeah, it's going to happen. It's a way of life. Boo-hoo, tough crap, get over it. And stop comparing yourselves to other people. Stop doing that. Like, I see that all the time where, some of you guys would be like, oh, well, I see so-and-so doing this. I see so-and-so doing that. And now you're measuring yourself, comparing yourselves to other people. And I promise you, it's the fastest way for you to get discouraged. It's the fastest, quickest, and easiest way for you to get out there and get discouraged by comparing yourself to somebody else. The only person, now, realistically, who should you be comparing yourself to? Drop that in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Who should you compare yourself to on a daily, on a weekly basis? Who should you compare yourself to? If there's somebody out there that you can rightfully compare yourself to, who would that be? Drop that down in the comments, okay? Yeah, there you go. You compare yourself today to what you did yesterday. You compare yourself this week to what you did last week. Okay? Now, I'll tell you guys, Bill remind me, he's good at reminding me. Remind me to share with you guys a little story at the end of today's live. Something that I did today where I'm aiming to push myself better, harder, and further than I've ever done before. And I want to share that little story with you guys, okay? Now, as you guys are out there doing your thing, you want to be comparing yourself to what you did yesterday, what you did last week, what you did last month. Because at the end of the day, and this is why we're talking about consistency, the big C, right? This is what it all comes down to. If you are not getting the results you want, you have to look at what you did, what you're doing, and then how you could do it better and how you could be more consistent. You ready for this? How you could be more consistent at doing it better. Does that make sense? Comment makes sense if that makes sense, guys. Okay? We're trying to keep it stupid simple here for you, and that's why I love doing these live trainings. That's why I love going live with you guys, because we talk about the brutal, honest truth of what it takes to actually win. So if you're not getting those results that you want, if you're not seeing that, number one, I'm sure, I can guarantee you, because I know, looking at the top leaders on this team, looking at myself, if we could be more consistent, if Kirsty could be more consistent, if Catherine could be more consistent, if Shannon could be more consistent, if I could be more consistent, if Bill can be more consistent, I know you could be more consistent. End of story. I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong here, please, but I don't think you're the consistency king. I don't think you're the consistency queen. I don't think that you are the definition of consistency. Maybe you are. But I'm willing to bet that you could do better. Willing to bet. Because I know if we all can do better, the top leaders on this team, I'm pretty sure that some of you guys could do better. I'm sure that some of you guys could push yourself more, stretch yourself a little more, get a little more out of your comfort zone. But here's where I want to bring it all together when we're talking about consistency. And I want to talk about the ebb and flow, the life cycle. Okay, the life cycle of a marketer, of someone who is making money from home, of someone who's in the make money online space, or just business space. Whether you have a brick and mortar store, whether you own your own business online or, physical, it doesn't matter. This is the life cycle of the average person. So you're going to have to kind of picture here the screen and picture this like a graph. Okay, picture this like a chart. Your starting point is over here, okay? And you start out right here, kind of right in the middle where my microphone is. You start out excited. You watch a sales video, you join, you pull out your credit card, you pay the money, you get excited, right? You're starting right here, okay? And then you start and you get excited, and then you go through the training, and then you start applying some of that training, and then you post a video, post a couple videos, maybe you stay consistent for X amount of time. And we'll say on average that X amount of time that someone is staying consistent is anywhere between a few days to a few weeks. Is that fair? Okay. A few days to a few weeks. And then some people get results. Some people start generating leads. Some people even start generating sales in that first few weeks. So the excitement level, once the leads start to come in, that excitement level will remain a little higher. But if the sales don't come, if the leads don't come, that excitement level starts to dip, okay? And this is once that excitement level starts to fade away and starts to dip, what is affected by, and this is where, we're talking about consistency over the long run. This is where job mentality, this is where your old mentality kicks in. Everything that you've been taught, trained, and brought up on your whole life. If you do X, you get Y. Or if you do X, you get Z. Meaning job mentality. Job mentality. And this is not job mentality. This is an entirely new mentality that you are developing, learning, building, growing, okay? So if your excitement starts to dip because your results aren't there and your results aren't matching what you're doing, this is when the excitement level will start to dip down, okay? But based on your consistency or lack of consistency, that excitement level could dip down below where the excitement level was when you first joined. So you could start on one level here, and then you're coming over and that excitement level dips down. Now, and then there could be a big valley right here, like a really big valley. And this is what I want you to understand is most people, when they get into this valley, and I want you to hear me out when I say that, when people come down into this valley, most people don't come back out. Most people don't come back out, okay? If you would agree with that, comment agree. Now, this is where for you, and this is where for us, our team, our community, our thing that we do, this is where we're here to help push you up and out of that. Because most people, including myself, most people fall down into that valley. Most people fall into that valley. But the question for you is, how deep does that valley go? How big is that valley? Do you want to go in and out, or do you want to stay stuck down there for a long, long period of time? Okay? Most people don't come out of the valley. Okay? And that is the overall life cycle of being in the home-based business space. Okay? You start out excited. You start doing some of the work, right? You start putting out those pieces of content, driving some traffic. And if the results don't come right away, because we as human beings, the way that we've been brought up today in the 2000s, the way that we've been brought up is we have lottery ticket mentality. We have scratch ticket mentality. We have, if I do X, I should have Y. If I show up to work, I should get paid. If I post a piece of content, I should get a sale. But that's where this is different, because you're building, you're growing, you're developing. This is a business. This is not a job. This is where it takes time. It takes consistency to build. Okay? So how do you get up and out of the valley and get back into excitement, back into results-driven excitement? Consistency, learning, developing, growing. And I'm going to give you the biggest bomb and the biggest hint right here at the end. You start out excited, you do the thing. Now, some people don't go into the valley. I want you to realize that. Some people can skip the valley. They can take that like cool imaginary bridge that goes right over the valley. Those people are a very small percentage of people, okay? You got to realize that those people are not you. But what we do as human beings, how we internalize, what do we do? Like I was talking about earlier, those people that skip over that valley and they take that rainbow bridge, right? They take the rainbow bridge right over the valley. That's who you're comparing yourself to. You're comparing yourself to that person that just skipped over the valley. Well, guess what? You're not them and they're not you. So why would you compare yourself to someone that is in the smallest percentile? When if you just went and did the thing that has been proven time and time and time again to be effective and to work, is when you go down into the valley to get yourself back out and into the land of results, getting more leads, getting more sales, building and growing. How do you do that? How do you get out of that valley to get yourself back to good, to get yourself back to excitement, to get yourself back up on top and get out? How do you do that? Okay? How do you do that? I'm going to drop that question here for you guys right now. How? And some of you guys are going to know exactly what I'm going to say. Some of you guys that have been around should know exactly what I'm going to say right here. Okay? How do you get yourself out of the valley? Yes, it's consistency. And that's what we're talking about here today. The big C, consistency. But how do you get yourself out of the valley? What specifically is it that you have to do with that consistency? So we're talking about being consistent, but what do you do with that consistency? Okay. Yep. Action, but action on what? Now we're being specific. Yes, take action, but we're talking taking action on what? What are you going to take action towards? Content, videos, hashtags, TikTok, like what are we talking about? Okay. Yep. Be a better version of you today than yesterday, of course. Yep. Okay. Keep sharing your link. Yep. Believe in yourself. Yep. All cool things. All cool things, but you guys are dancing around it. IPAs, yes. IPAs, yes. Keep sharing your link. Yes. You guys are dancing around it. You guys are like, it's right here. It's right here. And you guys are like you're on the outside of it. Okay. Yes. Beth Ellen just nailed it. Beth Ellen just nailed it. Shout out to Beth. Shout out to Beth right now. Okay. So yes, Mary, attitude, very, very important. But how do you improve your attitude? How do you improve your consistency? The big C, what we're talking about. How do you improve your consistency, improve your results, improve your attitude, improve your mindset, improve your clarity, improve your drive, improve everything that you want to improve to get out of the valley? So Beth said, work on yourself. So as you guys can see, what's right over my shoulder here, books, audios, all of those things, you work harder on this right here. And please, like, this will get you out of the valley and back to figuring out how this is all going to work, figuring out, like, and this is where we get stuck as human beings, because we're so used to how we were brought up. We're so used to job mentality. We're so used to, if I do this, I should get this. And I just had somebody on my team reach out to me over the weekend and say, hey, I just got X amount of leads and I have no sales yet. And I just basically said, cool, keep going. Like, it's exactly this right here. It's that mindset. It's that mentality that we're so used to in our life. Just like your job, you show up, you work a certain amount of time, you should get paid X amount of dollars for that time. And that's where this is different. So in order to figure that out, in order to figure out the right mentality to have, the right consistency to have, the right way to improve all the things that you need to improve, is you work harder on yourself than you do on your business. So everybody comment that down below. Work harder on myself than I do on my business. Everyone comment that right now, whether you're watching live now, you're watching the replay, drop that in the comments. Work harder on myself than I do on my business. That's why I have books. I listen to audios every single day. I'm into those books every single day, whether it be the audio version of the book, whether it be the actual physical book, whatever it is. Invest into this every single day. And here's the truth, wrapping it all up with this. If you don't do this, if you don't work on this, if you don't increase your strength, increase your mindset, increase your attitude, increase your outlook, if you don't do those things, you will get stuck in the valley and you will point the finger at somebody else other than yourself, and you will quit. You will blame someone other than yourself. You will say, it's Daniel, it's Kirsty, it's Bill, it's the system, it's the funnels, it's this. That doesn't work. And you'll point the blame away from yourself, and you'll quit. And you'll stay stuck in that valley, and you'll be like everybody else. And guess what? You get to be right. Congratulations. Good for you. You get to be right. Awesome. And you never made it, and you're still stuck at your job and wondering, wishing, hoping, praying that things get better. Or you could do what the rich do. You could do what the small percentage of people in America that find success, that create success. You could do what they do. And that's the beautiful part. You always have the option. Because if you really want to do something in life, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll create an excuse. So do you want to create excuses, or do you want to create results? If you want to find a way, work on this harder than you work on your business. And everything else will get you out of that valley and take shape, and you'll make it happen. And that's just the way of life. And that's just how it works, guys. That's just how it works. Okay? So I want you guys to realize that. You have to compare yourself to you every day. Compare yourself today to what you guys did yesterday. Compare yourself this week to what you guys did last week. Compare yourself this month to what you did last month. Are you improving? Are you better? Are you posting more consistent? Is your content getting better? Are you following up with more leads? Or do you have to work on things? Do you have to work on yourself more, better, harder, faster, stronger? Do you have to work on those things even more? I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying it does work if you do it. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. So, my friends, shout out to some people that are already making sales at the beginning of the week here. Celeste, way to go, making sales. Joshua Fortney, way to go, making sales. Catherine, way to go, making sales. Shannon Carlson, way to go, making sales. I already got 2 sales for myself today. Awesome stuff right there, guys. Keep it going. Beginning of the week, brand new week. Let's get out there and go make it happen. Now, I'm going to tell you guys and share with you guys a little something that I am doing right now, because I mentioned I would talk to you guys about this. Then we're going to wrap everything up, okay? So check this out. I actually had my first meeting today with a virtual assistant, a VA, someone who could potentially become a virtual assistant for me, because for me, I have to look at what brings me joy. I have to look at the things that I get to do that bring me joy. And I'm giving you guys my personal story, my personal experience based on literally years of doing this. And over the last several years, I've learned to minimize the things in my life that don't bring me joy and try to do more of the things that do bring me joy, things that I absolutely love doing, that I enjoy doing every day, like showing up here, working with you guys, building and growing the team. Those are all things that bring me joy. That's why we're here training and working with you guys 5 times a week live. So the things that I enjoy, okay, and I'm just going to give you guys some truth and honesty here at the end, just to give you guys an idea. And I'm not saying everybody run out and do this, but I'm sharing this with you because I want you guys to just kind of maybe understand some of the thought process that I have and maybe how you could apply that to your everyday life, right? So the things that bring me joy are creating content. I like creating the content. So whether it be a YouTube video, whether it be a video on TikTok or Facebook or whatever it is, I love the content creation part. Those are the things that I enjoy doing, because I also know that those are the things that drive leads and drive sales. And those are the things that I enjoy doing. But specifically, to drill it down and make it even more finite so you can understand, I like being myself when I go to create the content. Okay? Being me versus trying to get it perfect. And I know a lot of you guys, you focus on trying to get it perfect. And I'm not saying, that you do or don't need to do that. I'm just saying that, like, when you're out there, especially when you're new, and these are just some of the things that I've learned over the years. When you're new, you're trying to mirror and clone somebody else's piece of content, and you're trying to record it word for word and get it just right. I'm saying for me, after years of doing this, what I like to do is pick up my phone or get here on my MacBook. I like to press record, and whatever comes out, comes out. Whatever I say, I say. That's the type of content that I love to do. Okay, that's the type of stuff that brings me joy. When I'm making my short form videos for TikTok or Facebook or whatever, I pick up my phone, I press record, and whatever happens, happens. That's me. I'm unapologetically me. And I create the content that I enjoy creating. Okay? That's what I love to do every day, and those are the things that bring me joy. So putting out consistent content, being myself. Does that make sense, guys? Comment makes sense if that makes sense, okay? So that's what I enjoy doing. Now, let me flip it around and just give you guys real life. What I don't enjoy doing, and again, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. What I don't enjoy doing is editing all the videos. So if I go record 9, 12, 15 videos in a day, and now editing those 9, 12, 15 videos, and then uploading those videos to TikTok, and then uploading those videos to Facebook, and then putting the hashtags, the descriptions, and going into the video editing and CapCut, and putting the captions in there, putting, when I point to something, making the little pop-up thing and putting all the words on the screen. That's the stuff for me that I don't really enjoy. Okay. Those are the things that I'm just like, it's a tedious part of the business, but I accept it and I do it because I know it needs to be done. I know that those things, even though I may not enjoy them, those things drive results. Posting consistent content, editing and posting consistent content drive results. So what I did today, or what I started over the weekend, is something that I've never done before. I reached out to a virtual assistant. I got into a virtual assistant community. So shout out and thank you to Kirsty for recommending a great place to go. because she also uses a virtual assistant. And I had a meeting this morning with a potential virtual assistant. And what's cool is and that's what I love about this business is they're not even in this country. They're in another country. There's like a 12-hour time difference. But we were able to meet this morning and talk. And I just said, hey, just like I'm sharing with you guys now, I said, hey to them, this is exactly what I'm looking to do. I'm going to press record. I'm going to create the content. I want to give you all of my unedited content. And what I need you to do is 3 things. This is what I need in my virtual assistant to do is I need you to edit the videos. I need you to upload the videos. And then I need you to post the videos 3 times a day. Okay. So I'm going to give you, 3 videos per platform. So as an example, I have 3 TikTok accounts. I'm going to create 9 videos a day, 9 short form videos a day. And you're going to post 3 videos to 3 accounts. So that's 9 videos. And that's what I'm looking for you to do. So I want you to think about it from an inner peace and a joy point of view. Okay. Is if I can eliminate the things that don't bring me joy from my business, and I can increase the things that do bring me joy. Because trust me, right now I'm recording 9 videos a day, but I'm also editing, uploading, and posting 9 videos a day. And those things don't bring me joy, but recording the videos do bring me joy. So if I can eliminate the things that don't bring me joy, it's going to bring me more joy. And we're saying joy a lot here, but it's going to bring me more joy to focus on the things that I enjoy doing, like recording. I'll be able to record, who knows, 9, 12, 15, 18 videos a day and just give them all to my VA, my virtual assistant, and let them do the thing that I don't enjoy doing. And that will help me just be happier. That will put me in a better mood. That will allow me to focus on the things that I want to focus on. And it will just make me enjoy things overall that much more. Now, if you guys aren't ready for a virtual assistant, or maybe you are, maybe you have the money, but you don't have the time and you could afford to do something like that, you may want to think about it. Because some of what inhibits us and some of what, holds you back is finding the time to do all this stuff. Okay? So if maybe finding ways to eliminate the things or reduce the things that don't bring you joy and increase the things that do bring you joy, maybe that would help you out. Okay? So I wanted to share that with you guys. And what's also really cool too is this. And this is what I want you guys to understand. It's just about thinking bigger than yourself. One last little thing here. With the VA, when I met with her this morning, let's just keep it real and tell it like it is. She is a lot younger than I am. She is literally just out of high school. So for me, just to date myself here, I'm 47. And if I'm going to work with someone who is, I don't know, I think she's like 19, 20 years old, right? If I'm going to work with someone who is literally half my age, more than half my age, she has a much better grasp on what's trending right now on the social media platforms than me. Now, do I have a pretty good grasp of what works well on social media? Yeah, I've been doing this a while, so I have some good knowledge there. But chances are she has much more knowledge than me, especially when this is what she does for a living. She is literally on social media for a living. So I gave her, as you know, we're going to go through a trial. We're going to do a 30-day trial. I gave her full autonomy, full creative control with my content, so she can put the captions on there how she wants. She could do the titles. She could do the editing, all how she wants. That's all in her control. Hashtags, all in her control, because it's her job now to have my content be as good as it could be. So I'm okay giving someone full control over my stuff because they're more knowledged, more versed in that specific platform and that specific niche than I am. So this is where it's okay to loosen up a little bit. It's okay to let other people help you where they can help you. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on joy. I'm focused on happiness. But I'm also knowledgeable enough and wise enough in my many years. I'm wise enough to know when to allow creative control or when to allow someone to help my stuff be better. Okay? So there you go, my friends. Okay? There you go. Well, yeah, great question, Bill. Bill says, will you still occasionally do your own to stay practiced? Yeah, 100%, because I'm also still going to be posting to Facebook, okay? And I'm going to be making my own videos for Facebook. I just want this person to manage my 3 TikTok accounts, okay? Because the reason for that is I want that person to, plain and simple, if we look at the major platforms that we post to, that we create content to, of the major platforms, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have TikTok. Of those 4 major platforms, TikTok is by far probably the best one that you could be promoting your business on. If you're not promoting your business on TikTok right now, you're missing out. You're missing a huge piece of the pie. End of story. And trust me, I've had a love-hate relationship with TikTok for many, many years. But at the end of the day, when I go back and I look at where my sales come from, because I track every sale, when I look at where my sales come from, the majority of them start out at TikTok. Then they make it over to my YouTube channel, and then they join. And I know this because I can look at the data, and I can tell where they come from. So TikTok, it makes sense to have someone help me with that platform. If they could do the tedious things that I don't want to do, and I could focus more on my joy and do the things that I do want to do, that's going to help me. But yes, I'm still going to be promoting videos in other places. I'm still going to keep my chops up. I'm still going to be editing some of my own stuff, of course, but just not necessarily on TikTok, or at least that's the goal. Okay? So there you go, my friends. Okay? There you go. All right, there you have it, my friends. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Monday. Great to see you guys all here. And I got my profile back. I can go live again. I got my mic back. I got my camera back. Super excited. And you guys are here rocking and rolling. So that is it, my friend. Make sure you guys are tuned in and dialed in to tomorrow night's webinar. Make sure you guys are inviting your leads to tomorrow's webinar. Tune in live tomorrow. I'm going to have a post that you guys could literally get out there and share like we do every Tuesday, an IPA, like some of you guys dropped in the comments, an income producing activity that you guys can be doing to get more butts and seats, to get more people on those webinars. So make sure you guys are tuned in and you guys are doing the work to get people to our webinars. And of course, that is tftwebinars.com. tftwebinars.com. Make sure you guys are driving your leads there. Reach out to every single one of your leads and give them a good old-fashioned invite and say, come on in. The water's fine. Otherwise, we'll see you guys later, my friends. Have an awesome, awesome day. Appreciate you. And that is that, my friends. That is that. Catch you later.